So the first thing you'll do when you want to work on lesson plans, you'll go to the OnCourse website. A link to this can be found through the Livingston Parish School Board website. To find it through there, you go to the Staff tab. You scroll down to Livingston Parish Public School Technology Initiatives. You'll find a lot of links here that will help you. One of these links is OnCourse, which is the program that Denham Springs High does their lesson planning through. OnCourse. Your username is your email, and they'll give you a password for it. So when you log in, it's going to bring you to this page. And you can't do much from this page. This is kind of the home page where you move between maybe doing your website, looking at state curriculums, student stats, student info. But today we're going to do lesson planning. Click on lesson plans. It goes to My Planner. And click on My Planner. And what this is going to do is this is going to bring up different weeks for you. So I already kind of worked on this one. Let's go to the next week. So a blank week will look like this. You have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. You have your weeks going sideways like this. If you would prefer to work up and down, you can have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday as such. This is how I prefer to work, but for the sake of this video, we'll work in the horizontal view. So the first thing you're going to do when you go to make new lesson plans is you're going to go to this scroll down menu here, Master DSHS Lesson Plan Template. Apply Template will overwrite any data on this page. You know that, you want to do that, and okay, you proceed. And what that's going to do is going to put information in that will help you to organize your lesson plans the way that our administration asks us to organize our lesson plans. Now you'll see the same thing here. You have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, so on and so forth. It's the same thing. You have an overview, you have a step-by-step, and then you have the things that you'll need. So the first thing is an overview. You'll have to enter something for each section in each one of these blocks. In order to do that, you have to click on the box, so it'll bring this up for you. Now I teach English 3. And our unit 1 is the American Dream. So what units, what's our theme, what are we working with, the big overview, that's our chapter. This might stay the same for a while. If you're working on a novel, if you're working on a large concept, that's what's going to go there. Objectives, of course, you know your objectives, you fill those in. Now the standards, attach GLE standards from the left pane. What on earth does that mean? So of course we follow Common Core state standards for some subjects, GLEs for other subjects. The way that we add those are already programmed in, so you don't have to type those in at all. In order to do that, you have to go over here to Standards. You'll click on Standards, and what that's going to do is create it has a list for you of all the standards in the state that teachers use. Now I use Common Core state standards here. You might use Louisiana GLEs depending on where you're working. I'm not really sure of the other ones. I know for sure we use GLEs and Common Core state standards. So I'm English, I'm using Common Core state standards. For English Language Arts, I'm teaching 11th grade, so here we have all the way up through kindergarten. I also teach 9th grade. It would be 9th grade English Language Arts, but what I'm working with now is 11th through 12th English Language Arts. And what I'll do here is, this is the list of the full standards for English 3 Common Core. And what I'll go through, see this is literature, key ideas and details, literature, craft and structure, literature, integration of knowledge and ideas, and I'll just click the one next to the one that I'm using. So analyze a case in which grasping point of view requires distinguishing what is directly stated in a text from what is really meant. If that's what we're going to work on, if we're reading a piece of satire, maybe trying to pick up on sarcasm in a piece, looking at the development of irony, or the use of the author's understatement, for instance. I'd say, oh, I'm using this, and here it is. It appears right down here. I'm also, oops, that's not applicable to literature, so I want to get rid of that one. Not applicable to literature. I'm going to minimize that. So you want to have maybe 2 or 3 standards that you're working on throughout the course of a unit. If you're only working on one a day, that's fine. Just put the one that you're working on. You want to save and close always. So what that's going to do is that's going to put Unit 1, the American Dream, the objectives, that I didn't write any, and then this shows that, oh, I have standards down here. So if you would like to copy, so maybe you're working on a lesson that spans the course of 2 days. You want to use this, copy this block. If you scroll over it, it reminds you. Copy this block. You scroll down. Oh, we're doing this on Tuesday as well. You scroll over, and you want to paste this block. So this is copy, this is paste. Yes, I understand that it'll overwrite whatever's in the block. And voila, we have Monday and Tuesday saying the same thing with the same standards. You'll go through and you'll do that for every day of the week. Bell ringer, what you're doing throughout the class, closure, differentiated instruction strategy, and they give you some options. Again, options with the materials, formative, summative, and then accommodations. And then as soon as you have all of that filled out, you'll go here to post plans. When you click post plans, you want this to be available to your administrator? Yes, of course. You want to let your administrator know. My lesson plans are in and they are on time. So yeah, this concludes the lesson planning tutorial.